It's bright out here, and I'm squinting. I figured I would cover the chicken netting behind me here, and the reason for that is simply that I don't want to fool around with, and also can't really afford electrical chicken netting, but I also kind of don't want to fool around with it. My chickens, I've got some of them large chickens with the feathers on their legs, the big fat white ones. They're start with a B. No, what do they start with? Anyways, and then I've got some Rhode Island Reds, and I've had chickens that can fly out before, and the couple of offenders that, you know, I had one that could fly clear over a 4-foot fence, and you just clip their wings. And after, especially if you give them enough space, I don't know. I've had lots of chickens, and I've really only had a couple of flyers. So right now we're down on chickens. I think I've got 6 females and 2 roosters, and obviously 2 roosters is too much for 6 girls, and so they're in rough shape. But my boy chicken, the lead chicken, has kind of something wrong with his foot, and if he dies, then I will, my lead rooster, I don't know what I just said, but if he dies, I won't have a rooster for my flock, and we have chicken hawks, and so I need to have a rooster because the girls don't pay attention. And so anyways, the video being about this fencing, so originally I looked around, and snow fencing was a affordable option. And before I knew about this stuff behind me here, the snow fencing isn't bad. I got it in green, and I'll take you over and show you the condition of it now. It's 2 years old. This open fencing here is only a year old. But I think this being thinner, I'm not sure if it just doesn't react with the UV as much. But I would not purchase, if you're watching this video, I would not purchase snow fencing. And the main reason for not purchasing snow fencing, or in my area, is the wind really affects it. So it doesn't take much of a wind to blow the snow fencing off the post. Even if you've got them zip tied, it'll just rip the zip ties out. It's also much more noticeable than the open fence. And then lastly, it has been, the last year it was very affected by UV. And so we'll go take a look at it. I'll get you guys over there and we'll have a look. So we'll head over here and we'll look at the snow fence. And we recently had a windstorm, and it's a combination of the windstorm, where did that piece go, and being brittle. So you can see it tore right off the fence there, and you can see the condition of the fence along here. You can see this part of the fence is at least not ripped, and then as we come down here, you'll notice it's down, and right here is a particularly bad spot where that right there is wind damage, where it ripped out. And then all these spots here that you can see, that's brittle. See, I just pulled through, watch. Well, now it's not going to do it. Yeah, you can see there it's ripping. So that's my complaints. My complaints are that it's very affected by the wind, and it has also suffered significant UV damage. So now we'll look at the new fencing that I got. You can see it's actually kind of hard to see. I'm sure you've seen it advertised online. It's 4 feet tall. It's got this top string. That's what keeps tension. That sun's bright. There's also a string on the bottom. So my only complaint about the new fence is that it pulls narrow in between the posts, and so that's easy to demonstrate. Let's see if I can get it here. So you can see how it dips down between the posts, and if I come down here, it does it worse here, and I actually need to fix this. This was supposed to be attached here and not on the fencing itself, but it's sort of hourglasses. It hourglasses between the posts, and so when you install it, it's really important to pull the top and bottom real tight, and then you basically have to place posts close enough together that it doesn't hourglass so much that the chickens can duck under. And I actually have weighted, just for safety's sake, I've got water bottles that I have put in areas where you can see down here where it's, you know, pulls up. You can see the chickens. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Anyways, so the good thing about this fence is from the side, it's very transparent. It does excellent in the wind. Oof, that sun's bright. And the only downside is it's a little harder to install. And I'm actually going to take that fence down now and start rolling out the new fencing, so I'll let you guys see that process. All right, here's what the box looks like. Yours may look different, but that's what it looks like. Got the garbage can for the old stuff here. And just gonna get rid of this old crap first, and then we'll get the new stuff on. Cut up into some manageable chunks. Regular knife. Okay, go in the garbage. Ew. The top's real brittle. Man, the chickens are gonna have a heyday getting out. There's a piece. I don't think I got any more room. All right, now I gotta go get the mower and mow.
I don't know if I can find my way out. knocked out. And there's torsion, and everything is grown up tight. There's no room to breathe. And nobody is watching at night. On the horizon. Need a friend to shake me out again. Need a friend to shake me out again.
Man, I'm tired. So, this is the best. What's your problem? It's the best time of the day to work. Starting to get towards summer and it's getting hot. So, I don't know, we're about probably less than 30 minutes from the sun going down. And I got 100 feet. This comes in 100-foot rolls. And so, I don't know how far it's gonna stretch. For right now, I'm just gonna kind of roughly lay it out and see if I need to move the wood posts, and I want to weed eat around them anyways, but I'll do that tomorrow. So I'm just gonna lay it out and we'll see what it ends up kind of looking like. I'll put you guys over here. Make sure you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll get you guys a view. So, like I said, I'm just laying it out here.
I'm reaching out, I'm reaching
It used to go down
The
that
water is rising over me. The water is rising. It's coming. I'm reaching out, I'm reaching. The water is rising over me. The water is rising. I'm reaching. It's coming. I'm reaching. The water is rising over me. I'm reaching out, I'm reaching. The water is rising. It's coming in. The water is rising over me. I'm reaching out, I'm reaching. It's coming.
Well, that'll give them a lot more run, but it's dangerous for chicken hawks. Man, it's super dangerous. Yeah, so the issue is if I let them out there, they're like ripe pickings for chicken hawks. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So the chicken hawks, they like to land right up there in that dead limb up there. And I've had a chicken hawk attack them and miss and not get them, and it attacked one of the girls right over by the gate over there. And so you can see this is just prime wide open space for chicken hawks to attack. So whoops, tighten that up a little bit. So I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about going clear out here. It stretches out this far. That sounds bright. The question is, do I want it to go that far? So I think I'm gonna ponder this evening and get back to you guys in the morning on it and kind of decide what I want to do here. One of the things the chickens, the chickens, not the roosters, they're pretty attentive, but the I gotta face into the sun. The chickens, get away mosquito, they'll get in the tall grass and they think they're safe. Well, a hawk can see the chicken looking straight down on it, so they're not safe in the grass, and that's when they tend to get attacked. So I gotta look at this and see what I feel comfortable doing here. So I'll get back to you guys tomorrow. So I came out there this evening and kind of strung it up roughly. I basically zip tied that end down there. I'll show you in a sec. And then we got to be able to get farm equipment through here. We're gonna hopefully have the field hayed at the end of the month, which I wish he was coming sooner. It's really starting to seed a head out, or whatever they call that. So man, I wish he could be here like this weekend. I don't know how we're gonna make it 4 more weeks. Anyways, just kind of strung this out. So I told you guys I was really worried about the chicken hawks because this is an open area behind me. And I think what I'm gonna do is some type of simple 1x2 slatted something simple that they can run under, and you know, they're close enough together that a chicken hawk just can't, you know, there's nothing they can do to get down in between it. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't quite formulated a plan on that yet, but I'll show you guys the layout here, and I'm not sure if this is permanent or not. Probably not, but maybe. So basically it's straight all the way down across here, and then so that I can get somebody to the gate, I've got it kind of turned at this post here, and I'm literally just using the top black thing is hooked around this side of the hot wire guides, and it's kind of ugly, but this side terminated here with zip ties. When they cut it at the factory, it's just open, so without having to use a lot of them, I just put a couple of them in. The chickens don't know any better. They're not limber enough to get out through there. You can see them right there. Chick, 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 chick. That's my dominant rooster, and then the subservient rooster's back there. He's the wimpy rooster. But anyways, I didn't do a fantastic job of getting this straight. You can see that one's way out over there, but just comes down and goes down to the end there. And then I decided, because chickens are stupid, kind of, to make a sharp turn back. And what they'll do, they'll come down here and there'll be this sharp corner, and they're not really going to think that, hopefully they don't think they can go around the end of that fence, or the end of that. It's just grass right there. And then I've got some ponds kind of hidden back there. I got brush cleanup to do, but hopefully this kind of acute corner will sort of keep them in. And then I'm going to put something in that mode area there so that I don't have to worry about chicken hawks, because they'd be tasty morsels right there. So we'll put something out there, but I haven't quite figured that out yet. But this stuff is just super easy to hook up. You can see right here, it's just over the top of this and then stretched sort of tight, not really. And then this last one, I didn't even use zip ties. I literally just wrapped the fence around it a couple of times and then pounded it in with the fence wrapped around it, kind of pulled tight. So stuff's pretty easy to put in, easy to change. I'd absolutely recommend it for, we'll see how the longevity is, but I just have it, especially for the wind, it doesn't get caught up in like strong wind, and it's not, you know, you can see through it. It's a lot more translucent or transparent than the snow fence. So anyways, it wasn't much of a video, but that's the current thing going on, getting the chicken fence strung up so they got more space and hopefully they don't get eaten. And you know, we'll move to the next thing. Talk to you guys on the next one. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, chick, chick. Chick, 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 chick. Bark, bark, bark. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick. Chick, 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 chick.